Social media websites like Twitter and Facebook have generated a lot of interest in using data science to analyze the behavior of how people communicate with each other. Today we are going to look at a dataset that annotated tweets from the major NFL football teams with information such as scores and other relevant game information. This dataset has a ton of information about how fans get excited when their team is on the field. Yaap is introducing some new operators for our visual IDE called widgets. Analyzing social media can be broken into three major steps: target selection, profile demographics, and impact assessment. In this example, we're going to primarily look at how to use Yaap's social media operators to quickly perform target selection and impact assessment. To start our workflow, we're going to need to utilize some sort of metric to decide which teams are the most interesting to analyze. We have provided two selection operators for this task, which measure activity and centricity, which are defined as most tweets and most followers, respectively. After connecting the team Twitter handle and tweet ID columns from the dataset to the widget operator, we can press play to instruct the server to run our model. The output of both of our target selection operators is a small bar chart that lists the highest ranking Twitter users according to that metric. We can see that Dallas is clearly the most popular football team in terms of tweets during their games. To understand more about the kinds of tweets that the target is making, we can use an impact assessment operator to create a visualization of the topics the user is discussing. This operator first uses latent Dirichlet allocation to build a model of the topics being discussed, and then uses a word cloud to visualize these topics. When I press play, the server runs our script and displays the word cloud in a pop-up panel. When we look at all of the teams in the NFL, the words are jumbled, but we can mostly figure out which teams are represented by which words. By specifically searching for Dallas tweets, we can see a much more refined set of topics. In a future analysis, we could look at the Dallas tweets and compare the differences between winning and losing games, home and away games, and games in the beginning of the season compared to the end. I can now take this result and add it to my storyboard to share with my team later, and save the workflow so that I can return to this widget again. Thanks for watching. Get in touch with us to start yapping.